Hey guys, Heidi Easley here, Texas Art and Soul, and I just wanted to share with you that there is a wrong way to make money. I'm going to just be on here for a few minutes. I'm trying to get my lighting right. I'm in a little makeshift area of my house. Our AC and heater went out, so it's been freezing in our home. So we have people here trying to fix that. But I wanted to share with you a couple of things. So first off, if you can, let me know if you can hear me and see me. So I'm trying to see if the comments, I know there's a little bit of a delay, but I'm going to share a funny story with y'all while I paint, okay? So I did painted prayer, and I'm going to show you how to add, oh good, I see some of y'all saying hello. Thank y'all so much. So I'm going to show you how to do a quick ombre, and then I'm going to also give you a little tip that not all ways of making money is okay or easy. Okay, so I want to share with you a little bit, because how many of y'all on here are trying to make money either doing an online creative business, or you're trying to make money and doing your paint parties? Okay, so let me know in the comments if that is you, because I have a very embarrassing story I'm going to share with you. But first I want to share just how to kind of get this ombre effect. And then I'm going to show you how to put a stencil on here. Oh, Michelle, you're so sweet. I was just thinking I needed my Heidi fix. Well, I'm going to be on here for just a few minutes sharing a very embarrassing story. So I'm hoping that y'all will give me some grace as I share this. Because, you know, there's just, as a creative, sometimes we try to find ways to make money. And I'm always on the hunt of how can so I'm using 3 colors, a metallic, berry. Okay. Oh, good. We have some people that are trying to make money online as a creative. Some people doing, so let me know, are you making money online as a creative, or are you trying to do paint parties in person? A pearl, and then I'm also using a cotton candy. Okay, so here is, and I'm just going to take this really like messy brush, and I'm going to just grab this and just kind of figure 8 it all the way down. Okay, so I'm going to show you this, how to kind of make an ombre look. And then I'm going to show you how to add a stencil before doing something like a painted prayer or something like that. Okay, so Lori says doing in person and online when I can. Sarah trying to do both. Lucinda says not making money, it's really hard. Oh, I feel you, girl. I'm going to show you how not to do it here in a second. I'm going to tell you that there's not always the easy way to make money, and I'll share my embarrassing story so y'all can learn from me. Okay, so I'm bringing that in, and I'm just going to kind of have this ombre of pinks, okay? And I'm just going to bring this down so you can see it and just smooth it out. And then I'll tell you my embarrassing story, and then I will add this stencil on here because I'm prepping it to be a painted prayer. Okay, so I'll show you kind of how to do that. Yeah, Shanta says, Shanta, I hope I'm saying that right. Just starting my business storefront and scared. Yes, scared is definitely a normal reaction. Okay. All right. So as this dries, before I add my what you call it to it, my stencil, which I'll show y'all how easy it is to add this stencil. I got it from Amazon, but you could get it from Michael's or wherever, but I'll show you how easy it is. I want to share with you my embarrassing story that happened just last night. So I wasn't sure I was going to share this, but I shared it earlier with another group, and they seem to not judge me and be okay with it. So we're going to still see if y'all cannot judge me because I made this mistake. Okay, who has made a mistake in business, right? So I just wanted to share with you my mistake so that you don't make it, okay? So here is what happened. You can barely hear me. Can y'all hear me okay? Let me know if you can hear me real quick while I take a drink of coffee. I just used a dry brush and just went really fast to get the ombre. And in just a second when this dries, I'm going to add the stencil. And so y'all can see how easy that is before you do a painted prayer. Okay, good. You can hear me. Okay, so you can barely hear me. Make sure you turn up your volume. Okay, so here's what happened. So last night I was working on a project. We have something really big happening in Texas Art and Soul, but I can't speak about that yet. And I was kind of working on that project, and then I was watching this show called Marrying Millions. Now, it's just a reality trash TV show, and it's I mean, it's just kind of fun to watch. And so I was watching it, and the creative brain person I am, all of a sudden this guy comes on that's one of the people, and they say, oh, you know, he's 40 to 50 million dollars and he has this online business. And so of course my creativeness goes down a rabbit hole, right? So I start to Google this guy, which I am not going to tell you his name because you'll see why in just a minute. So I Google this guy, I look him up. He's got a podcast, he has a Facebook page, he's got you know, an Instagram following, he's all over the place. And I'm like, huh. And so then I go to his YouTube, and then I find myself watching a 10-minute video. And I'm like, oh, and it's this way of making extra passive income. And I'm always looking at ways, because again, I teach people how to make money with paint parties, online, in person. I'm thinking, okay, well, let me see. And so I watched the 10-minute video and I think, well, I can do that. So I immediately rushed to my computer, because what do not normal people do is we immediately go try to do something else. So I rushed to my computer and I got his YouTube video pulled up, and I'm literally like following along exactly step by step. Well, the reason I'm sharing this is not all ways of making money is okay or equal. All right. So I always tell you all the time that running a business can be hard, right? It can be frustrating. It can be confusing. These people that think that, you know, my daughter the other day was saying something about, well, she just exploded overnight. No, none of that's true. Like, you know, there's things that you do in private, like painting for hours and hours and creating. And then all of a sudden more people see it. And now it looks to other people on the outside that, you know, even my business, somebody might go, well, she has, you know, 100 and something thousand followers and it just happened overnight. No, none of that's true. It does not happen overnight. It takes time. It takes persistence. But is it worth it? Yes, because most of the people that are trying to build an online business with creativity, they're not even starting. Like, they have no idea what's going on. So here I am at 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, looking at this going, okay, let me see if I can do this. This would be a cool way to make some passive income. And then also, if I learn it and it works well, then I could teach this to other people, right? Because I'm always thinking, how can I teach creatives to make more money? Here's where it comes in, that not all money is okay. All right. Not all ways of making money is ethically okay for me. It might be okay for you, but it is not okay for me. So I sign up for what this guy tells me to, which, by the way, I will not tell you his name because I don't want you going down that rabbit hole. And I sign up for this guy's thing, and I go ahead and I sign up for the offer. And basically it's you buy basically it's like an affiliate marketing thing where you pay a certain amount to advertise on websites. So you could pick the let's say the content of fitness, and then you could purchase, like, you could get paid for $2.50 for every time that somebody gives an email to learn about fitness, for example. Or so I thought. So I signed up thinking, well, I could do this. You know, I know the new year people are going to be crazy wanting stuff about fitness, all of that. And so I sign up. Oh yes, this is from Willowing Arts, Tam Laporte, and this is a self-portrait I did when I had my heart stuff back in 2017. I love this painting. But yes, I learned it from Tam. So I sign up for the first offer, and then 4 offers come up, and all of the offers are for sex toys. Like, not what Texas Art and Soul is about. We are not doing that way. We're not doing business that way. And I thought, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? And so then I'm in a frantic. I'm like, now I'm gonna have to burn my computer. Oh my gosh, what is gonna happen? I'm gonna get spammed like crazy, and I'm freaking out. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't pay for anything. I didn't pay for any of it. All I did was like sign up to be the affiliate. And I'm like, no, I am not connecting people with this on other websites. I thought I was signing up for like a fitness thing to connect people with fitness stuff. And then I was going to have a way of making passive income. So I was like, what? So here's the lesson in all this, guys, because I was so embarrassed, and I was like sending messages to my team, like, just a heads up, you may be, because I have somebody that helps me check my email. And I was like, just a heads up, in case you're getting information about blah, 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 this is not what I want to happen. So please delete all. It was crazy, so crazy. So I just want to let you know that not all ways of making money is, in my opinion, ethical, and not all ways of making money is worth pursuing. So yes, could I have made some passive income doing something like this? Yes. But do I want my name attached to that? No, no, no. Okay. So just because you see somebody on YouTube saying that, none of that, by the way, was on his YouTube video. None of it. It was all like fitness and so and blah, blah, blah. And he has a huge following, over 1 million subscribers. But I was like, no, that is not okay. Not okay. So I want y'all to know, like, when you're in Paint Party headquarters and you're learning about painting businesses, and you're learning, some of y'all may be getting ready to take Paint Party Outer Limits. When you're learning about that stuff, like, I want you to know that I want to teach you how to make it ethically, how to make money. And yes, is it hard? Yes, sometimes it's really hard. Is it something that you might like want to quit someday? Yes, I want to quit all the time. But I go, no, this is part of it. A lot of times when you're doing something, when you're creating, when you're trying to build this business, we want to be at the top level. We want to be at this other place. But you have to remember, it takes time. It takes time to build a business. It takes time to have people, actually like see your stuff even online. But I want you to know that those shortcuts out there, those other ways of doing stuff, is not always the way to do things. Okay. All right. So I am going to show you how to add the stencil. I just wanted to share that hilarious lesson. Oh my gosh. Right here. And I'm just going to add this right on top. And this is just a stencil I got from Amazon. And I want to ask y'all in the comments, is there anybody on here that has run a business that has ever thought about quitting? I think if it wasn't for my husband, I definitely would have quit. But he's like, oh my gosh, you got to keep going. You've been doing this for so long. You've been trying for so long. And because what happens, especially as you're building an online business in the creative world, sometimes it feels like you're not getting anywhere, right? Is there anybody on here that has had that feeling? I mean, I'm just being open and transparent, and I hope that y'all are okay with me being transparent today. But there are times when I'm like, this is too hard. It would be so much easier just to go to a 9-to-5. And then the reward hits me, and I get an email or a message from somebody how it helped them. And the reason I'm telling you this is because I think it's a bunch of BS for people that are out there saying that they don't have those feelings of wanting to quit. Or it's a bunch of BS of people saying it's all easy. Have you heard those people saying it's easy? Have you heard those people saying that it's always going to be fine? That's not true. That's not real life. That's not how life works. And so I want to be open and honest to you always and let you know that, is it hard? Yes. But do most people know how to build an online business in this world? No. Most people have no idea. No idea. What? Yeah. And Rachel says, felt like quitting 1 million times. Yeah. And it's okay. It's okay. What matters is getting back up and knowing that it's okay, and knowing that it's a natural feeling and that it's part of the process. The people that out there that are acting like that, oh no, that's not natural. I mean, I don't think that's truth. I don't think that's truth. It isn't anyway. I mean, I know I've been running a business for many, many years, for well over a decade. And for, in some sort of business, from the surfboard businesses to the paint party businesses to online, Paint Party headquarters to Paint Party Outer Limits, all of these different things I've done. many, many, many failures in between. And I think it's a part of the process. It's a part of who you're becoming. I want y'all to know. Ooh, pretty. That's just one of those stencils from Amazon. I just wanted to show you. So for those of y'all that are thinking about an online business, I want you to know that not all ways of making money online is okay. And it's so, so true to have that feeling of, oh my gosh, this is hard. Maybe I should give up. The part about that is you got to remember that it's okay to have those feelings. Take your break, take your moment, and then get back up and go at it again, because it is so, so worth it. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. This is just the start of, if you wanted to add a painted prayer on top, you could. I just freehanded that, so I know it's not the best, but you could totally do a stencil of a painted prayer or a quote on top of it. But I just wanted to show you an easy way to do an ombre background with some stencils. But mainly, if you are discouraged and you're thinking, maybe I should quit, maybe I shouldn't do something like this, that it's a part of the process, and that most people in this world, you are ahead of almost all of them if you are trying this online business thing, because most people don't understand it at all. If you don't believe me, ask your family at Thanksgiving, ask your family at Christmas. They're all going to have glazed over eyes and think you're a crazy person. So I learned a long time ago that I can only tell a few people, a few trusted people, my ideas and my plans, because most of the people think I'm crazy. So I just want you to know that there are others out there like you, like me, that have these really great big dreams and big plans. But we have to be careful who we surround ourselves. We have to be careful who we tell, and then just keep moving forward, because you're gonna fail. And like I said, we have something really big happening in Texas Heart and Soul that is behind the scenes working, and I'm terrified. I am honestly terrified. I'm scared. I'm gonna fail. I was talking to Bobby about it the other day, and I'm like, but what if it doesn't work? Like, what if this is, people don't like it? And he's like, Heidi, it's okay. It's okay to fail. Like, it's okay. And I think so many times we sit there and we just literally think like, well, we're too scared to try it, because what if we do fail? We'll be embarrassed. We'll feel bad. Nobody likes that feeling, right? I don't like that feeling. But we can't take the next step unless we're okay to try. And this verse, 2 Timothy 1:7 says, for God has not given us, hold on, am I still here? Y'all might not be able to see me. Oh, there I am. Okay. Can y'all see me? It says, for God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1:7. So I want you to remember, we're not supposed to have that spirit of fear. I know sometimes it creeps up on us, but we've got to remember God is in control and push it down, and that there's not just an easy way to make money. You got to work at it, and failure is a natural step in moving forward with success. All right, guys, I hope you like this. If you did, please comment and let me know, and I'll see y'all soon. Y'all have a great weekend.